Hi, good afternoon to everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Again, today I will talk on different topics which were the concern of some of my readers and FB friends and other friends. Peace. One of my FB friend is mainly concerned with peace. Well, as we all know that peace is a state of mind. When that peaceful mindset prevails at large scale, then peace becomes possible. And obviously, brain and brain of everybody needs some logic for it. So if we think over the peace issue, we'll come to know that too much has been written and said regarding peace. And actually, without peace, no progress is possible. So the peace, the concept of peace is of a, if it is clear in one's head, it is of a vital importance. Peaceful families, they do progress. If the peace is there in home, family is a unit of world community. So when we spread education, when we have educated mothers, when we have educated wives, when we have plenty of educated male who can become good husbands and parents too. At family level, uh, we can, by this way, we reach to the goal of peace at family level. Because when the logic prevails and when the understanding is there, when the knowledge and information is there, nobody behaves in a embarrassing fashion, in embarrassing way. Same is the case with nations. When when the education gets spread and people at large scale, they realize the importance of peace, because development work can be only done and even planned within peaceful environment. Wars results in destruction of infrastructure, large-scale casualties caused by wars. In subcontinent, we have seen two major wars in 1965 and 1971. To the centuries-old mindset, war has some logic, still has some logic. But for the educated one and those who have got quality education, they cannot swallow the idea of war. They always stress for diplomacy, for negotiations, uh, at all levels to settle the outstanding disputes, which can cause the breach of peace between nations or between individual members or families. Why peace has become more important in present age? It is because of the nuclear nuclear touch to the present age. In the days of horses and swords, wars were not so devastating. But in nuclear age, war means total destruction. And between nuclear states, war means total destruction of both. Mutual assured destruction is a proper word which we use in the language of international relations. So every sane person in nuclear age is concerned with peace. The question, the concern was raised here in subcontinent regarding peace. So that is why I'll come up with and I have tried to come up with the answer while giving examples of Pak-India relations. So we have seen two major wars and numerous limited wars between India and Pakistan. We, the students of diplomacy, we do not believe in any sort of war. And it is really ironic that in nuclear age, during past few decades, over militarization has lessened the importance of diplomacy. Politicians, those who are in a position of power, mostly they were looking towards military solutions of every problem. That's why the world has become over militarized, and then growth of war industry. Weapon making and selling is a big business around the globe. So that is one more drawback when we try to pursue the peace efforts. Then resistance come from the vested interests, those who are interested in selling arms because they are producing that at mass scale. And ironically, superpowers are involved in this business. So small countries like Pakistan or rest of the world community, they are just dependent uh, upon these two major superpowers. Though Soviet Union is no more there, and Russia is gradually uh, increasing its role in Middle East. Now they are in alliance with Iran. They are bombing Syria. So too much violence, destruction is there. And obviously, human lives, precious human lives, are being lost at mass scale, especially in the Middle East recently. I don't know how the world rulers they think. As a journalist, when such issues are raised before me, I do come up with the same argument that diplomacy shall prevail. And the leadership must try to understand, the world leaders, they must try to understand, especially of America and Russia, that people in developing world, they cannot think like them. They cannot act like them. Mass scale illiteracy is here. Our cultures are centuries old cultures. Even if you get educated, the cultural barriers are so strong that we cannot exercise our own free will here. And what to think of raising our levels, other levels, our thinking levels to the people of first world. They are getting quality education. And here education is mere formality. Western education system is making the concepts clear of the students in Europe and in America. Here our system is in Pakistan, and I don't know about India, and they're just producing parrots. So peace is a difficult objective, if not impossible, in subcontinent is to achieve. When the egos are so large and people are just aspiring for position of powers for revenge sake or for the sake of proving themselves as superior to others, and then democratic processes are not there. There are no democracy within the political parties. Only Mia Nawaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Pakistan, he had taken steps, and his brother has taken steps to democratize their own political party. And it's a good beginning. Same shall happen in India, and same the suit shall follow, followed by the rest of the political parties in Pakistan. Change in attitude. Democracy is a culture of tolerance, of rule of law, of justice, of equality, of transparency. Now, funny is, that the guy who has embezzled 40 billion rupees from the exchequer of Pakistan, NAB has bargained with it. NAB is an accountability institution here which arrests such corrupt people. So NAB has just today had made a deal with him in the name of plea bargain that okay, deposit only 2 billion and the rest of the money is yours, enjoy your life. So such naive steps are being taken here mostly and are being well appreciated among many because we are having Nazism and fascism in the name of democracy right now prevailing here in subcontinent. When RSS stops Hema Malini and one another lady that Priyanka, both are from film industry of India, to issue a statement in favor of Pakistan that their movies shall be Pakistani movie stars shall be allowed to work there. And so RSS stops them. When John Dayal and Mehra, two Indian journalists, they are being challenged by the anchor that they are traitors because they are questioning the Indian army's role in Kashmir. Now you can imagine what are the prospects of peace here. So I'm sorry that I have mixed two other topics like NAB and that freedom of expression because the every friend which is so concerned about peace is having a prime importance for me. I really appreciate the wit and humor and the commitment of some of the peace activists which are also there on Facebook of India and Pakistan. So I still think that large scale awareness which can change the mindset of the people at large scale will pave the way for peace here in South India. Right now, in the developed world, political parties, they come up with party programs to attract the voters. Here in subcontinent, especially in India, politicians, they exploit anti-Pakistan feelings. They become warmongers and they try to fetch votes from the people like this way. So exploitation in the name of religion and nationalism is at its extreme in India. I hope that educated few living in subcontinent will keep on making efforts to promote peace through awareness, through the change of mindset at large scale in the subcontinent. And I'm quite hopeful that we, people of subcontinent, we are good learners and we can learn the things which others have learned through experience. Europeans, after going through two major wars, world wars, they have realized finally the value of peace. And we, the people of subcontinent, probably we can be saved from such an eventuality. And obviously, India and Pakistan